Okay, guys, day 156 of me walking or riding my bike. I keep talking about it. I did a 5 mile walk yesterday, um, and I'm gonna do a 5 mile walk today. That's my view. It's a bunch of cars. Well, it's a car coming, not a bunch, but a car coming. But I'm embarking on a personal challenge. I'm doing the last 3 months of the year whole food, plant based, 70% raw, meaning raw veggies and fruit, smoothies and juice. Um, but today I'm starting with a prep. Well, I actually started yesterday with a prep. So what I mean by prep is I'm preparing my body to um, take on these foods and not just drop myself off the cliff. So yesterday I ate mushrooms and black beans and some black rice, and it was really good and it was really filling. But I hadn't had black beans in a while, and my body was letting me know. So, but anyway, Monday was yesterday. It was Mushroom Monday. Today is Tuesday. It's usually Taco Tuesday, but I'm going to call this Terrific Tuesday. This is a great day to set your intentions and um, really get a good handle on the end of this year that's coming up. Like I talked about in previous videos, your health account. What is that health account looking like? And with these next 3 months coming up with the cold and flu season, the holidays, can you really afford to be making withdrawals from your health account, or do you need to be making deposits? And if so, what kind? Do you need to deposit some self-care energy, time management, motivation, self-motivation, self-love? What things do you need to deposit into your health account? Do you need to deposit some self-discipline with the holidays coming up and us always wanting to buy stuff for people, and go off and eat. So I'm tackling that because I do very well all during the year. Then toward the end of the year, I stumble. So I'm tackling that, and I'm not gonna stumble. I'm gonna set myself up for success. So today I'm just tightening my eating window up. I'm gonna eat from 12 to 6 today. It gives me 6 hours to eat in an 18-hour fasting window. I usually just do 2 meals. Like I'll do a juice or a smoothie or fruit at noon, and then a heavier meal, so to speak, at 6. But it's getting dark early. My body can't process all this food. I'm working on keeping the progress I've made. And I've talked about this several times, but I'm going to just touch on this. This is harvest season. Harvest season. So all the farmers around me are picking their harvest. Pumpkins, squash, zucchini. It's harvest season. But then also when I look at the fields, they're also preparing the soil. And I'm like, if they're harvesting, what are they preparing the soil for? They're preparing their soil for next planting season. So I'm asking you, how are you preparing your soil for the next planting season? Are you ready? Because they're getting their soil ready for seeds. They're not going to plant until probably, I don't know, March, February. This is October. So I feel like we too need to be getting our soil together and planting the seeds that we want to harvest next year this time. Like this is the time you quote unquote work on your summer body. This is the time you start making changes. Not when it's the easiest, but when it's the hardest, so to speak. And then also we're going to be spending more time inside. That's a good opportunity to maybe journal and write down what some of your plans are for health and wellness. Like I'm going to always be talking about this because it's a big part of my life, and making small changes has helped me to feel good. And if I can help anybody else, I would like to do that. I talked a little bit about what I did in my introduction video, but right now I'm basically maintaining an intermittent fasting schedule. And if you don't know what that means I pick certain times during the day that is like my eating window that I eat, and then certain times during the day when I don't eat. And right now, one of my minimums is the 18 hours. I'm working on getting a gallon of water in because I struggle with getting hydrated, and I know that's something I need to do. And then I also work out. I don't even say want to work, I say work out. I have daily movement. I ride my bike or walk at least 3 miles a day, and I've been doing that consistently for 156 days. And between juice fasting, water fasting, intermittent fasting, I've lost about 50 pounds. I've lost 50 pounds since March. So it's been slow and steady, but it's been steady. And my goal now is to not so much as focus on losing weight, because I got 10 pounds to lose before I get my 100-pound weight loss, but about 15 pounds that I want to lose for my actual goal for myself. And with that being said, my focus is on how to keep the weight off, and not to keep the weight off, but to live a healthy lifestyle, because that's what I've gotten confused in the past. I've taken the weight off, but then not continued to do what I did to keep the weight off. And it's not about eating certain foods. It's really about self-discipline and knowing that the things that you used to eat no longer serve you. A lot of people know me, and I've talked about it on here, that gas station chicken. But I made a declaration yesterday that I'm done with that. Like, I'm whole food, plant-based, no meat. For these next 3 months, the biggest thing that I'm not intaking of is meat or dairy or processed foods. Those are like my hard nose. It's not even non-negotiable. If I get into my feelings and I want potato chips or I want something, I'm going to make some potatoes in the oven, because it's a non-negotiable. I don't want to be where I was feeling like I wasn't going to make it, to be honest. Constantly having health issues. And I think it's also important to me because December 31st last year, my friend had taken me to urgent care because a lymph node in my neck had swollen up, and I had a really bad flu. And so I spent the beginning of the year just kind of feeling down about myself and not knowing what to do for my health and wellness. And then I had started the year before in a Healthy Alternative. It's an online company that specializes in doing like these challenges, and they have a bunch of classes. So I just dove into that. And also knowing that it was certain stuff I like to eat, but that my body didn't like it. So right now, I've had a few hiccups in the road, but the thing that I've been consistent about is getting back up and showing back up. Being a comeback kid. Being consistently, even if I'm consistently inconsistent, I'm still consistent in something. So focusing on being consistent in something other than my BS is what I keep saying. Like getting out here, getting some sun. I don't feel 100 per se, but getting out here and walking at 1 mile an hour is better than walking at no mile an hour. And I'm not saying I'm walking that slow. Well, maybe I am, who knows? But just getting out here, moving my body, moving my thoughts, processing things, being okay with being outside. These are all things that I'm working through. I know I'll be all up in the camera, but okay, today's the day 156 for me. I'm like 2.5 miles in for this walk, so I'm halfway through this walk. And I'm going slow because I'm usually like 3 miles in at this time, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep it going, probably pick my pace up here after I stop this video. Encouraging you guys to get your water in today. Start with a fasting window. You know, keep that eating window short. Try to cut off the meals by 6, but you know, don't make it a habit to not try to eat anything after 8. And I'm working on those things too, so it ain't just you guys. I'm out here working on it too. And then next week, I'm gonna start posting. Next Monday, I'm gonna start posting different colored juices, because each day, or for a couple days, I'm going to do some different colored juices and then tell you the benefits of those and why I'm drinking it and what I'm hoping it's going to do for my health, and give you a bird's eye view of how it's affecting me. So hopefully somebody will get something from it. But this is just my little intro video to my 3 months of whole food, plant-based living. No cheating. No. So my hard and fast rules are at least 18 hours of fasting daily, a gallon of water or herbal tea, no sugar. So, a gallon of fluids daily. That can also include juices, whole cold pressed juices, not like juices from out the cold section in Walmart, but cold pressed juices. And I have a juicer. I'm leaning into whole food plant-based. That means no meat. My substitute for meat this month is going to be mushroom, but my goal is to be 70% raw. So 70% of my meals are going to be whole food plant-based, but they're going to be raw fruits and veggies. And maybe some nuts and seeds, because I like that too, seasonings. I'm staying away from the processed sugar. I'm staying away from the oils. And I'm also staying away from the salt. So I'm cutting these things out because my goals are always for myself, hydration and digestion. And so everything comes back to the gut. So I'm going to clean my gut up and clean some things up. I'm going to post this video, and then I'm going to keep you guys updated as to what's going on. But get yourself together. So next week, Monday, we can start with these different colored juices, and you could leave in the comments and tell me how the different juices work for you. I'm a big fan of beets, so more than likely I'll be starting out with some red beet juice next week. Like beet pineapple or beet apple orange. I'm definitely going to start off with some beet juice on Monday. So get it together. Figure out if you joining me or not. Check in, because I'm going to be posting daily. I'm posting daily for these because I want people to see the progress. And I want to see the progress in myself, my face, my skin. Just staying committed to this. Everybody's ramping up and getting ramped up for the holidays and stuff, and it's time for me to slow down. When I mean slow down, like tighten up my health and wellness around this crazy time of the year, because it's always going to be crazy and it's always going to be something. And if I use this as an excuse, I'll forever have excuses. So anyway, anywho, all right, bye. I'll tap in a little bit later. Bye.